Hi, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining today's Changes webinar. If you have been here before, thank you for coming back. And to all our new attendees, welcome. And we're excited to walk you through on what we'll be doing today. My name is Mehek, and today we'll be speaking about how businesses are moving away from rigid payroll systems and towards flexible non-code automation with Smart App Builder. So today's speakers bring deep expertise in ERP and business automation. We have Om Prakash Kamaraj, who's the lead business analyst at Chainsys with extensive experience designing ERP solutions using the Smart App Builder. And then we have Malati Murugan, who's a business analyst at Chainsys, and she specializes in requirement mapping and agile payroll process design. They both will take you through real-world payroll use case and show you how you can achieve faster and more efficient IT-independent workflows. So without spending more time on this, let's start. Over to you guys. Take it away.
Thank you for the introduction, Mehek. So let's begin with the presentation. So in this session, we'll explore how to transform business processes using Smart App Builder with a focus on the payroll system. So to start off, we'll take a look at the core product features that enable this transformation. Om Prakash. Okay. So in this slide introduces Chainsys, highlighting our global presence with headquarters and operations across the USA, UAE, Qatar, Netherlands, Singapore, and India. So our team includes 1,300 plus skilled professionals supporting customers worldwide. And Chainsys is recognized as a CMMI Level 5 certified organization for both development and services, and also compliant with HIPAA, ISO, and SOC standards, so which are ensuring high quality and secure solutions. So we have successfully delivered 500 plus enterprise projects globally, demonstrating our deep industry expertise. Our versatile product suite include Smart App Builder, Smart Bots, Data Zap, Data Zens, Data Zen, which empowers enterprise to drive seamless digital transformation across their operations. We believe in strong collaborative partnerships with our clients and technology partners to ensure mutual growth and success between us. So what is Smart App Builder? So the core definition to Smart App Builder is a no-code or a low-code platform. Smart App Builder usually helps users to create any business apps with minimal or no coding skills, which is perfect for both developers and business users to get started quickly. So through visual development approach, it builds app logic and UI using effortless drag and drop tools, and no need to write any complex coding. So it has a rapid application development. So it has a rapid application development framework which supports fast prototyping and continuous improvement, and also eliminate long cycles with a quick iterative releases. So it has a simple drag and drop UI and workflow builders which create interfaces and workflows like assembling building blocks. Users just have to place, configure, and deploy. It also have a pre-built templates and components with Kickstart development with a ready-made layouts and modules, which helps to save time, ensure consistency, and avoid excessive work. So Smart App Builder has a versatile use cases which helps to build forms, dashboards, and workflows, and more with the ACE, which achieves faster results with less complexity and higher efficiency. So let's walk through the end-to-end process of how Smart App Builder helps you build and launch enterprise-grade application with a quick and flexible with our streamlined flows, which are connect, design, and deploy. So connect, we begin with the data connectivity. Smart App Builder is designed to integrate seamlessly with your existing enterprise ecosystem. So whether you're working with any platforms like Salesforce, SAP, or Oracle e-business suites, the system connects out of the box. So on the database side, it supports systems like Postgres, Oracle, and MongoDB, enabling real-time access to critical data. We can also bring in data files like CSV or Excel sheets for quick import needs. So the next is a design built with Smart AppBuilder. So next come to the core of the platform, which is design. It offers a simple drag and drop interface. So both business users and developers can build apps with ease. We can also assemble apps using pre-built components like forms, views, chats, filters, search, and more without writing any full-scale codings. So it supports additional tools like a map, themes, calendars, payments, and even assignment modules for workflow logics. An additional Smart App Builder includes a data zap which handles data migration, transformation, and queries. On the other hand, while Data Zen's, which provides analytic dashboards and insights built into the app layer, and to speed up your work even more, Smart App Builder offers predefined templates that ensure consistency with the rapid deployment. And the final process, which is a deploy, once the app is built, apps are automatically optimized for any desktop, tabs, or mobiles. They work across all major browsers like Chrome, Edge, Safari, Firefox, and Opera, so users can access them wherever they work. So, in additionally, on the eye of infrastructure side, we have deploy in a public cloud, private cloud, hybrid setup, or even on-premise, depending on your IT policies and security requirements. Okay, so in this slide, what we have is the end-to-end application development cycle. So to successfully develop any application, you need to follow these streamlined processes, which are object creation, layout creation, application. So first step, object creation. So we began by building the objects. These are the core elements that define your application behaviors and structures. So each object comes with a range of powerful features. That is, you can configure calendar settings to manage any dates and timelines, use field trackings to monitor any changes made to the data, define constraints to enforce any logic validations, and setups for notifications that automatically alerts users based on the triggers, and integrate with the data providers for external data sourcing, and manage attachments through the file management, and even link your objects to real-world places for a location-aware functionality. So these are just some of the core features available at this stages. So the second one comes to the layout design. So once the object are ready, the next step is to design the layouts. So this is the definition how users will interact with your application. So we offer multiple layout templates like standard, developer, and predefined templates. So within this standard template, we have categories of three, which is entry layouts, view layouts, and list layouts. So under the entry layouts, we have three modes, which are entry, drawer entry, and multi-line entry. So this helps to capture data, and go with the view modes is for displaying the data with the modes like view, detail view, and headline view. And for the last one, we have list layouts, which is for listing the records, which is available in list, search list, and assignment layout. So we can also include some smart capabilities within these layouts, which are tab group assignments to organize informations, web service integration for dynamic contents, conditional formatting and validations for tailored behaviors, and options to show or hide based on logics. So last one was the application assembly. So this is the core to create any application. Here, user needs to assign the objects and layouts you have created in a single application. This is where the real configuration happens. So you will define user assignments, which is for control in and access to any application, and the layout and object assignments, which is for organizing how components to be connected. And the next one was menu setups and calendar integration and theme customizations. So you can also activate features like geolocation, fine-tune the global application settings. So this is the steps for application creation, ensures that your application is fully tailored to its intended use case. The next comes to the publish action. So once everything is configured, We simply publish the application. This makes it live and accessible for your end users at any time. So accessible across devices. That application can be accessible through any devices and through any browsers. So with this, I conclude our overview to the product features. So next, Om Prakash will take us through how the payroll cycles for the transport system was effectively managed using Smart AppBuilder.
Thanks, Maladi, for walking us through the Smart App Builder tool. I am now excited to share a real-world payroll system use case that showcases how we leverage Smart App Builder to transform payroll operations across a large-scale transport organizations. Since we know that payroll is not just about salary slips, it's the backbone of employee trust and operational efficiency. But for organizations with tens of thousands of employees across multiple locations, manual payroll processing becomes a nightmare, error prone, time consuming, and non scalable. So the key goal is that it was about replacing manual error prone processes with an intelligent system that applies rules automatically. Instead of relying on people to remember and enforce policies based on employee type, location, and organizational structure. We customize payroll logic to handle the unique rules for traffic, that is the road workers, and non-traffic, this is admins and workshop peoples, ensuring accurate role-based calculations so every worker is paid fairly based on their job type and conditions. We streamline payroll using real-time tracking, auto approvals, and built-in compliance, minimizing errors and eliminating processing delays. We empower leadership with full visibility through audit trials, role-based dashboards, and insights, enabling smarter, faster decision at every level of the organizations. Business challenges. Role-based attendance rules. Separate logic needed for road workers, admins, and workshop staffs. Next one is inaccurate duty allocations. Outdated or incorrect duty plans leads to false LOP and OT errors. The next one is manual driver reassignments. Last minute changes handled manually, frequent payroll mistakes. Next one is shift-based workshop operations. Rotating shifts requires validation using shift master rules. Over duty and admin exceptions. Admins not eligible for over duty must handle exceptions in payroll rules. Why Smart App Builder? It's low code or no code with maximum control. Custom payroll rules with powerful conditional logic. Post-publish workflow flexibility and role assignment. Status-driven approval workflows. Real-time error prevention with accurate validations and context-aware conditional validation logic. How Smart App Builder facilitated for payroll? That is the first one is the organization structures. It was around our transport system operates across a wide network of 295 locations, organized in a 4-tier structure to ensure smooth administration and control. It consists of one central office, that is the top level governing body that defines policies and oversees operations. 10 regional offices responsible for managing operations within their respective regions. 30 divisional offices, which further streamline oversight and coordination between regions and ground level units. And overall 251 depots, the operational hubs where field level activities takes place, including staff attendance, duty allocation, and payroll inputs. Next, we will look into employee classifications. The organization has workforce of approximately 85,000 employees, categorized into distinct groups, that is road workers. The road workers are nothing but a drivers, conductor, and driver cum conductors. Next, it's classified into admin and workshop staffs. They follow shift-based operations requiring special attention in attendance and payroll rules. Each group follows different work patterns, duty rules, and eligibility for allowances, making role-based payroll logic essential. Now let's proceed with the demo video. So before that, we will just look into the basic configuration, what we will do in Smart App Builder. First we need to create an object. So for the creating object, just we need to drag and drop the fields. That's enough. So once you drag and drop the fields, just click save action and then click build and deploy. An object will be created. So once the object has been created, by default, default layouts will be created. In case if you need to customize anything, you can create a customized layout. So that is also just we need to drag and drop the required fields and make use of the features available in the layouts. Once the layout are created, next we need to create an application by providing its name, and we need to give whether it's accessible only for web or mobile or both. So after creating an application, we need to assign layout to the applications. Once the layout is assigned, the objects associated with the layouts will be assigned defaultly. So after that, we need to create a menu and need to assign users to access the application. And finally, we need to publish the application. Okay, let's proceed with the demo video. So log into the applications. Once logged in, you will be redirected to the landing page. Click on the application switcher and select the payroll admin application. This application contains all the essential setup configurations for the payroll system. Next, click on the main menu. Go to the payroll setup section. This section contains key master setups such as payroll calendar, component type, salary component, pay group. Now let's look on the payroll calendar. Click on the payroll calendar submenu. It will navigate you to payroll calendar list page. So you'll see this some payroll calendars are created already. Click on any existing calendar to open it. So here you can find field details such as a payroll calendar name, description, salary period, calendar start date, first period end date, attendance start date and end date, number of years the calendar should span, and whether it's active or not. After that, click populate button. The system will automatically generate the payroll calendar periods based on the inputs. Each payroll calendar period contains the following key details: period name, payroll calendar start date, end date, actual calendar start date, actual calendar end date, and period status, that it will be open or future. These fields help define the exact timeline for payroll processing, attendance cutoffs, and salary disbursement. Next setup is component type. So in payroll, a component type is a classification that defines the nature and behavior of a payroll component. It tells the system how a particular salary item should be treated during payroll calculations. The component type might be earning, that is amount adds to the gross salary, example basic pay, DA, HRA. So next, deduction, amount subtracted from the salary, that is PF, income tax, loan recovery, etc. So next we can see another master setup, that is a salary component. A salary component is an individual element or item that forms part of an employee's total salary structure. It can be a earning, deduction, or a benefit, and each component has its own rules for calculations. We have already created some salary components, so we can view the basic salary component. So provide component name, display name, component type, then component view type, whether we need to round off, that is round up or round lower. So after that, defining salary component, define applicability such as LOP, IT, arrear, etc. is required or not for basic salary component. The next setup is pay group. So a pay group is a way to categorize employees who share similar payroll rules like salary structure, attendance logic, working hours, overtime eligibility, and benefits. Click any pay group which is created. So we need to create, provide a pay group name, and after that create a pay group line. So it will show the calculation sequence, display sequence, then pay group line type, that is fixed variable or formula. So after that, provide start date and define whether it's active or not. So user can also enter the formula in formula expression field and need to specify. So now look, let's look at how employee information is managed. So this is our search list page. You can search based on the organization. So search and select an organization, that is a location, and click apply filter. So in the list, you can just view any of the employee. So it will be in a wizard format. Here you can easily view and update personal job information, jobs and payroll related informations. So it's we have created different sections in this particular page itself, like contact info, present address, permanent, source info. So after that, click employee forms, the second form. Here you can view the employees central office, regional, divisional and depot, and user needs to assign the pay group in this form. So once a pay group is assigned, HR team needs to assign the payroll calendar and need to provide the current work locations. So in this form, what we'll do is that here we will assign the week off also, shift week off info. This setup enables smooth onboarding updates and payroll configuration for each employee. In list of page, just click the salary details action button. So it will redirect to the compensation form where the HR team enters the salary structure starting with basic pay. So which is the foundational component. Based on the basic pay, other salary components like DA, HRA, OT, etc. will be auto calculated using predefined rules and formulas. Next, we will move on to the let's see how we are going to enter the attendance. So click an attendance transaction. So here you can find three submenus, that is T2A, that is for traffic, workshop attendance, admin attendance and OT entry. So first we will look on for traffic employees. Need to choose an organization. So after that, need to provide a period for which payroll needs to run. So here we will give Feb month as a period and choose the employee code. So click on add action in its lines. So here you will provide the date, the duty date. And duty start time, end time, and total hours including rest hours. So duty number. So if in case of any OT is required, and need to provide the vehicle number. Okay, save the. Next, we will see how to enter for workshop employees. So just click add action in our list page. Select an organization and location. So on period. So to record attendance for employees, click add action in the line sections and choose the required employees. So provide the date and shift name. Select date and shift name. So once the shift name has been chosen, by default the shift timings in and out will be defined. So after that, the HR team will enter the exact in and out time as they are entering it manually. So and give present status. Next, we will look how to enter for admin attendance. So click on add action. So for our admin, only LOP is available. So transaction, select the transaction organization, location, and period. So once PF number is provided, the employee will be defaulted and leave reason needs to be provided along with from and to date. So based on this entry, an LOP will be calculated for the admin users. So next, let's see how to enter for overtime. So this is our overtime page. Select an organization, search and select the location, and select period. So click on add action and choose the respective employees who has done overtime. So once you select an employee, default details will be listed here. That is his name, functional area, functional category, and class, post. Here you need to provide a OT date when he has done overtime. And OT hours. And reason for the OT needs to be provided. So click save. So this is how we will enter the attendance for the all employees. So next we will look in for payroll process. There was two processes. First, pre-payroll execution. Click on the pre-payroll. Provide the transaction organization. After that, choose the payroll period. So pre-payroll has three steps. The first is attendance input, attendance process, and attendance view. Click run. The system will calculate and generate LOP based on the attendance. So after that, it will automatically move to the next step, that is attendance process. Once you click run, it will display progress with percentage completion and number of employees processed. So next, click attendance view. Here it will contain details of each and every employee's OT hours, other allowances like parcel, anything. Then it will contain how many calendar days, how many days is present, week of days, public holiday. Each and every details will be present in this form. Also shows daily status for the entire month, whether the employee is present or it's a week off or it's a public holiday or loss of pay. So everything for the entire month, each and every day will be displayed in this page. So after validating this data, the user will click ready for payroll to proceed payroll execution. Once the pre-payroll steps are completed and validate, we process with the payroll processing. Click payroll execution. So select the organization, that is department, depot payroll. So and choose the period. Initially, the execution type will be set to test mode. Click the run button to start payroll processing. During execution, the system begins processing employee payrolls. Once it reaches 100% completion, an alert will be thrown. Next, click status and log view. So here, click an action button, that is a payslip action, to view individual payslips. Cross check, you can cross check here. So this payroll result contains salary components, exact amount for each employees. Once you cross check, you can also download or print it from here. So next, click payroll result. It contains all the salary components available for the employee with the exact amount. So each and every salary component will be displayed here. There was around 92 salary components for these transport systems. These are the components. So once the HR team has reviewed this, then this payroll will be sent for approval by clicking send for approval. So once the respective manager approves it, then a final run button will be visible. So clicking this will execute the final payroll, changing the status to approved. After this, no changes can be made to the payroll for that period. So in payroll result, you can see the status as approved. With this, I conclude that we successfully transformed a complex transport payroll system into a smart, automated, and rule-driven solution using Smart AppBuilder. So, any questions?
Okay. Well, thank you guys. That was extremely informative to hear. Who knew just basic payroll functions have so much going on. So we have a couple of questions for you. So I'm gonna ask you those questions. So the first question we have is, how customizable are the payroll rules? For example, bonus rules or tax rules in the Smart App Builder.
So it's highly customizable. Like you can define rules using like custom logics based on workflows or any formulas. Example, if monthly trips exceeds 50 means apply a bonus or calculate tax based on the salary bands. So yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you. The second question is there a built-in timesheet or attendance tracker in Smart App Builder?
Yeah, like you can design a timesheet interface with options like check-in, check-out, trip details, and rest breaks.
Okay, and that can be done. Is it done automatically, or is it something that we have to manually do every time? Can you hear me?
Sorry, can you repeat it?
I was like, is that done manually, or is it or it's just automatically once that once you have put it in the system, does it just keep updating on itself every time you need to make an entry just by default?
Yeah, it's entirely automatic only.
Oh, okay, okay. Next question we have, is it possible to make approval the request done with browser notification without navigating to the actual system?
Yes, we can approve it in our browser notifications also. So browser or email, anything is fine. No need to navigate to the applications.
Then the next question is, can Smart App Builder integrate with the biometric systems?
Yes, we can integrate with biometric systems or any other systems. But in the current thing, what we have done is that we have take the data from the biometric and loaded it to our system. But it's possible to possible.
Next question is, what user access controls are in place to protect sensitive payroll information?
That is, we are having a role-based access. So HR and finance team can be given different permissions. That is, uh, it can be restricted in UI and data levels also. That is, we are having a role-based access. So based on this, we can restrict the data based on UI as well as the data levels. We can restrict it.
Okay, and it is like adhering to all the compliances that protect the privacy of the users.
Yeah, right. We can
Okay.
give each permission for individual users.
Okay. There's another question. It says, is Chances using this payroll software for their organization?
Yeah, we are implementing it right now.
Okay, perfect. At the end of the day, I would like to thank everybody else for joining us. We hope this session gave you valuable insights into how Smart App Builder can transform payroll and broader business processes through agile and no-code automation. And a big thank you to Om Prakash and Malati for walking us through the real world use case and showing how automation doesn't have to be complex. It can be business driven, fast, and incredibly effective. So we truly appreciate everybody's time and engagement. So till then, from the Chances team, bye everybody and have a good day.